Hello there, this is Nosa. Welcome to the last of four postings on the reign of Oba Esigie, who ascended the Benin throne in 1504 and he passed on, he joined his ancestors in 1550. So a quick recap. The first posting dwelled on the establishment of Queen Mother's Palace, Guayoba. The practice it was then that the mother of the king gets buried with her husband, that's the father of the king, so that the queen mother cannot be alive when her son is also alive. They are considered to be of the same level of reverence, and so the Benin's cannot worship two kings. But anyway, so Oba Esigie put a stop to it and had his mother confined to Selu, a suburb of Benin, but now it's very much part of the Benin center, Benin city center. Okay, so the second post has to do with the Maguero, a very beautiful woman who was adjudged to be the most beautiful woman in the Benin kingdom. Okay, children used to stare at her with innocent admiration. Innocent teenage girls with, they used to idolize her, men with unbridled lust, and of course women with naked envy. She was so beautiful that her husband, the ruler of Benin Kingdom, was so obsessed with the cynosure of his eyes that he used to disrupt palace proceedings, reminding them, bragging of his wife's beauty and, of course, her fidelity. Of course, the Oba Esigie couldn't take it anymore because it was getting too much, so he set him up. And so he got a crippled servant, or should I say, a handicapped servant to do the job. And with expensive coral beads, he seduced Maguero. So on this given day, Oleha was, as usual, bragging about, of his wife's, fidelity and her beauty, and the king couldn't take it anymore and summoned the servant to come give an account of his of the servant's relationship with Oleha's wife, Maguero. Oleha found it ridiculous. Just this one, my wife, my beautiful Maguero. Of course, mentioned everything, went ahead to even describe the bed chambers, and this was way too much. It was humiliating. He seething with rage, he dashed out of the palace, went straight for his house, and there was his wife titivating herself, having, admiring herself in the mirror, a handheld mirror that was given to her as a gift from one of the British merchants doing business in Benin at that time. Oleha looked at her with disgust, just couldn't, and then dashed indoors, made straight for the bed chambers. Imagoro was shouting, my lord, no, why, what is wrong, my lord, what is wrong? This is Imagoro, your darling, your wife, your beauty. Oleha went straight to the place that was described by the servant and pulled out these expensive coral beads, the object of Imagoro's betrayal. Imagoro was shouting, my lord, it's not what you think, it's not what you think. And lunged at her, grabbed and squeezed her throat, and succeeded in killing his wife. He couldn't take it. He strangled his wife to death, and one would think that was enough to satiate his anger. No, instead he took off. He was even angrier than before. Took off this time he was determined to get back at Oba Esigie. And the only way was to go tell a lie to Oba Esigie's arch enemy, and that is the brother, the Iyase of Udo Kingdom. Lied to Iyase that the Oba Benin was planning an invasion of Udo Kingdom. That was just too much because he had been looking for an opportunity to reclaim his throne. So he organized his soldiers and for a preemptive battle, a preemptive strike on Benin Kingdom. Of course, they were effortlessly repelled by the British soldiers. And Oba Esigie was so excited, was so impressed with the deadliness of these weapons, the British superior weapon of the British, that he asked for some of these weapons to be given to him. They said it was way beyond their pay grade. They have to get permission from the King of England. Upon return to England, they tabled the matter before the king. The king said, no way. He cannot trust such dangerous weapons in the hands of a heathen king. Heathen, that was a little bit quite condescending. But anyway, thought twice about it and said, okay, tell you what, tell the Oba of Benin that, yes, I will give him these weapons on one condition, and if he, agrees to be converted into Christianity, he has to be baptized, of course. And so When they returned, said, told the king, Oba Esigie, our king said this, said, what was it? The Oba said, that's bad. Problem he acquiesced, and so he was baptized. And his baptism into Christianity gave rise to the Holy Arosa Church. And the Holy Arosa Church was known to have a curious mixture. Their mode of worship has a curious mixture of Benin traditional worship and Catholicism, because actually converted to Catholic faith. And then Oba Esigie was the first Oba to be known to be dressed in a white flowing long-sleeved robe with high collars, designed cues from the Catholic priests. Okay, and he was also known to speak two languages, Portuguese and the Benin language. Okay, so that's it for Oba Esigie's reign. Something unusual happened when Oba Esigie was born, and when the Iyase of Udo Kingdom was also born. The Iyase of Udo was supposed to be the rightful heir to the throne, but something happened during their birth. That is what I'm going to give you in its entirety in my next posting. It promises to be very interesting, I assure you. I know it's something you wouldn't want to miss, so why don't you press the subscribe button, like and share with your friends. So, but don't go, just subscribe before you go, okay? All right, see you next time and be good. Bye.